Ladies and fucking gentlemen, oh my god, are we cooked? We are not back. We are not fucking back, man. So Black Ops 7 reveal trailer happened today, and all I gotta say is like you had one fucking job and you just did not fucking deliver. You just didn't deliver. This guy, Kevin Drew, has to be the most incompetent human being I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, to be somebody that was so close and seeing the development of a fucking masterpiece and just being somebody that's been a part of it for years and years on end and can't even fucking like replicate it in the slightest or understand what your player base wants in the slightest. Like, these devs, the amount of brain cells they have to understanding what the player base wants, the lack of understanding for their own fucking game mode that they have how many years of games to go back on and study for and still can't even replicate it in the slightest. Without further ado, y'all, let's jump straight into this. I have so much things to cover, from stuff that is confirmed, not confirmed, what's new, what's not new, and things straight from the creators' mouths themselves that have went to go see this reveal in person and play the game in person. Specifically, Rough Waffles, I really want to buckle down on a lot of things he said in his video. If you have not seen it, make sure you go check it out, because he put out an honest, brutal review, because nobody else in his fucking community will ever do it. They will never, ever, ever let somebody like me in this play space, in this fucking content creator space, because I swear to God, I will chew these people up, especially other content creators, for even allow certain shit to go on. But let's start from the beginning. So it is confirmed to be one round-based map on launch, which we all know now to be Transit 2.0 or Transit Remaster or whatever basically want to call it. And from Kevin Drew's big fat fucking mouth himself, he said it is going to be the largest map ever, filled with Easter eggs and secrets. There's 6 different POIs. I think 3 of them are confirmed to be Farm, the Power Station, and also Diner, with the rest of the other 3 pretty much being like up in the air to be either, maybe remasters of the previous map or maybe just brand new POIs basically. But let's focus on the largest map ever. Who the fuck asked for that? Like, can somebody please raise their hand? I will literally cash app anybody that can come to my comments and show me somebody on Reddit, Twitter, X, YouTube, any fucking word that asked for that. You know what? I want a larger map in zombies. Nobody asked for that. Why are you focusing on that? Why are you worried about that? This whole large map shit, it never ends well, bro. Terminus, there's so many like newbie zombie players, the Warzone era zombie players that love Terminus and feel like, oh, it was the best map of BO6. For whatever reason, they feel like that. If you feel like that and you are a subscriber, all praise be to you, bro. But I'm just saying, me personally, half of the fucking map of Terminus, like, I'm not even gonna say half, bro. I'm gonna say at least 75% of that map is fucking useless outside of the Easter egg. Like, if you are on that map just playing it, you will not be using any of that map for any fucking reason. Some of that map doesn't even need to be used for the Easter egg. Unless you want to go do the Wonder Fizz, there's no reason to be on certain parts of fucking Terminus. So trying to keep double down on making larger scale maps and larger scale areas is just fucking pointless, when you should be focused on larger Easter eggs, larger side quests, more depth, more, character quotes, maybe more fucking cutscenes. I don't know. Maybe let's put our resources in the shit that got left out of Black Ops 6 that should have never got left out in the fucking first place. Stuff that should just be bare minimum for this game mode. But hey, we're getting the largest zombies map ever known to mankind. I guess that's supposed to be a W. But let me stop rambling here and go a little bit more in depth to other things that we have been confirmed, because trust me, it does not stop there, y'all. We have much more cons to cover, starting with the fact that there is going to be no bus. We are getting our second Wonder Vehicle. Yay! Our second Wonder Vehicle, guys. Yes, like the Wonder Vehicle that we seen in MWZ, the bike. We're going to be getting a truck, Jeep type shit. You know what I'm saying? We thought we were getting Transit 2.0, but turns out we're not. We're actually getting Warzone zombies in full effect. More so Outbreak, as per se. I'm not sure why we're getting a Wonder Vehicle. I'm not sure why, if you're going to want to revamp and remake a iconic map like Transit, why not go the bus route? I'm also not understanding why there isn't a fucking bus in the map, but we got confirmed there to be Ted in the game. Like, where does Ted play into this map? That's going to be very interesting to see, because he clearly won't be on a bus, because there clearly isn't a bus. So I'm just trying to figure out, will Ted actually be in the Transit remake? Will he be in some kind of transportation position as he was in the first map? Or was that also just kind of nostalgia bait? Now it just starts to feel like this entire game is going to be nostalgia bait, but it's literally Black Ops 6 remastered. Like it's the same game. Nothing's really going to be new, but they're going to be trying to use every single aspect they can from the previous game, Black Ops 2, and try to reel me in, reel you in, reel us in. You know, just to try to keep making sales on the cringy ass fucking bundles and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skins and shit like that, because I'm not understanding why there wouldn't be a Ted in the game and why you wouldn't want to put a bus in the game. Now, alongside this Warzone Transit remake, there is also confirmed to be Farm being a survival map that will be releasing on launch alongside Transit 2.0. And they basically describe Farm as just being like, when they say survival, it hasn't really been confirmed exactly what they mean, but basically just, I would say just think like starting room vibes, maybe classic zombies. If it's not really like starting from a pistol and working your way up, I don't really see exactly how it's gonna feel like the same survival mode. Like if I'm spawning in with my ASG Dragon Fire Breath shotgun, you might as well just make farm into its own separate little thing, you know what I'm saying? Or its own little separate little small map. I don't see why putting survival in will really hit with the player base if it's not starting from the bottom, but that has also been confirmed. Alongside that, we do have Gobblegums returning, which is a plus. All your Gobblegums will currently cross over into the game. Armor system is staying the same. Weapon rarity is staying the same. So, like I said, Black Ops 6 Remastered. Now, another thing I am worried about is that it is confirmed that every round-based map will be set inside the Dark Aether, and I just don't know how I feel about this, bro. When you have, if you pay attention to the cutscenes that we have been shown, the little small seconds of cutscenes we've been shown of Black Ops 7 Zombies, and you take a look at the skybox, for example, and it's that dark purple aesthetic. I didn't really think Transit 2.0 was going to look like that, but I guess that's going to be like the aesthetic going forward with this map. And then, you know, if we think about Dark Aether, you always think like purple. You think like on the Reckoning and like the Dark Aether plant room, and you think about like a Liberty Falls Church. Like, I don't know, like, is every fucking map gonna have this purple Dark Aether aesthetic? Like, how creative can the maps really be when you say everything will be in the Dark Aether? I'm hoping that maybe they're gonna get a little creative with other ways the Dark Aether could be shown or could be like pictured, because for the most part, when I think Dark Aether, I just keep thinking the same shit we've seen, like Cold War Dark Aether, when you go in D Machine and you turn on a Dark Aether particle accelerator and everything's just purple and, you know, bluish and shit. Like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the map ideas will get tiring unless they find some kind of way to switch it up and modify, you know what I'm saying, exactly how we picture and we view the Dark Aether. Now, Raff Waffle spoke on some things about Takeo and his voice actor that unfortunately has passed. If you don't know that, now you know. Takeo's voice actor has passed away. I think so has Raul Menendez, but he was recasted for the game. So they didn't really drop exactly how they were moving forward with it, but apparently Takeo is going to be like, it's up in the air for him to basically be recasted as well. And I don't know, man, all the characters from Black Ops 6 and then you combine them with this new like third way we view Primus and Ultimus, like this new Takeo, Dempsey, Nikolai, Richtofen, all clash together, just kind of just gives like, First of all, bro, I don't know, bro. The fucking Dark Aether crew is trash, terrible. They had no intro cutscenes, no depth, no storyline to them. And then on top of that, you weren't even forced to play with them to at least get some kind of like, you don't build connection with the new player base because you spawn into the map and everybody can run around and play as Beavis and fucking Butthead. Like, bro, it's no connection with this Dark Aether crew. So I feel like putting them in the game is just so fucking, like, it already takes away aura from Black Ops 7 already. Like, I don't want to run around as Maya anymore. I don't want to be Weaver. I don't want to be these guys. I don't want to hear fucking Blanchard. I don't know if he's supposed to be dead completely or Pano's supposed to be dead completely, how that storyline's supposed to go when it's like you could kill either one of them. I just don't know. I'm not interested in hearing more or seeing more from the Dark Aether crew. I'm just not. If we are going to bring back the old crew, whether it be a new version or an old version or whatever fucking version, I think we should just stick with that and move forward. But apparently they have other plans. And I just want to see exactly how these plans are gonna like mash out when people aren't forced to play as the zombies crew. Like people can literally be fucking SpongeBob and fucking Scooby Doo on the map with you while you're trying to goddamn get dialogue and shit. You have to have a 4-man to even get dialogue from this game, which is just fucking ridiculous. Now, to go in a little bit on what I was saying about touching up on what Ralph Waffles was saying, he said he asked Kevin Drew, what do you feel like justifies the new price point of this new game? And why not just make certain things a Black Ops 6 DLC if there aren't going to be any new changes to this new Black Ops 7 experience? And Kevin Drew basically was just saying, like, what I'm saying, hey, you're pretty much paying for the new maps. In a nutshell, that's basically what he was trying to say that Kevin Drew said to him. And I just gotta say, I agree with Ralph Waffles here, man. Like, at the end of the day, bro, you just keep putting out a new fucking product for us to keep paying you for when you're not changing anything. They're not changing the point system. So far, I hope so. I hope there's a new engine, but it has not been confirmed yet. I do hope it is, though, because Black Ops 6, in my opinion, is one of the worst looking fucking Call of Duties in my life I've ever seen. But, like I said, same engine, same armor system, same box, same score streaks, like just the same fucking game, just new maps and now a new fucking like third world country crew thrown in there. It's another money grab, it's another cash grab. It doesn't seem like they really cooking up and putting love into it. We'll see at the zombies reveal because it's confirmed to be coming in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So, what I'm saying? Hopefully it's gonna be something there. But before I cut off this video, because I don't want it to go on for too long, I do want to talk about some pros that I did like and I did see about the game. Now, I'm going to try to make this real quick and short because there really wasn't much about the pros, but I will say that I do like what was shown from the weapon showcases, bro. I'm so fucking tired of playing with an MP5 and an AK-47 and an M4 every year. We now have confirmed to have 16 new weapons. If you've seen the reveal, especially multiplayer and campaign, I ain't gonna lie, some of the guns look tough. This is what the fuck I've been waiting for when it comes to Call of Duty, even map aesthetics. Like, bro, I've been waiting so long to try some new fucking weapons, and I'm gonna be excited to try out a lot of these things, especially in zombies. And it's also confirmed that they're bringing back the Peacekeeper and they're bringing back the DSR, all both. I think also even the PDW. So definitely got some banger weapon like inventories coming. It's gonna be nice to see how this also gets integrated over into Black Ops 3 customs once people start integrating the Black Ops 7 weapon inventory into certain maps and shit. So I know within the next year or so we will have a lot of exciting things to see from the Black Ops 7 weapon catalog. On the other hand, we do got the return of Deadops for Arcade. I feel like that's a W in my opinion, along with the weapons inventory, because with this largest, biggest zombies map we ever seen, bro, this just a disaster for boredom, in my opinion. Like, what I'm saying? First of all, randoms don't do shit but just lead the game anyway. So just imagine how this is about to go. But with it only being the big Transit 2.0 and just one survival map with no Easter egg, I feel like Deadops Arcade being added is a good addition, especially just to keep the player base and the fan base just going throughout the year, especially when they get in their dry moments. This Treyarch we talking about, especially after what they just did with Black Ops 6, who knows at what rate they're gonna be dropping content. They say it's super content filled, but I mean, who really finna trust these motherfuckers after what they just pulled? But yeah, they do say Deadops Arcade is supposed to be so big where it's damn near its own game mode in its own section of the map. You can level up weapons and progress and prestige and shit through there. I don't know how the fuck that's gonna work, but I feel like that's also a W. And that is pretty much it, man. Like I said, like Lex said, like Ralph Waffles said, like all the non-paid shields saying, you know what I'm saying? Well, some of these are paid shields, I guess, but they just not paid meat riders. Like the non-meat riders are saying, bro, it's really just Black Ops 6 Part 2. You know what I'm saying? Just in a new font and also with a new price tag on it. I seen a whole bunch of shilling going on Twitter, especially from certain people talking about, oh, what's not to love about the game, what's not to like. Like, oh my God, bro, you really can't, like, you just can't calculate exactly how much meat these shields are willing to just gobble up from this company, dog. It's really unhealthy. Like, they really need to stop and slow down. Like, it just does not matter. These people don't question nothing. They don't speak on nothing. They won't even give a simple, small criticism of anything. All they gonna say is, this is the best ever. This is the best shit we've ever seen. And it's just fucking sickening, bro. I'm fucking tired of it, and my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I can really say. But hey man, it's been your boy Steve. It's been crazy. The zombies reveal is in like 2-3 weeks. I will be covering that shit. And also I feel like there's a lot more to talk about based off of what we seen today. But I'm gonna just leave that for another video. I feel like I rambled on enough. But yeah, in conclusion, we're not back. Let me know what y'all think down below. Let me know how y'all feeling. Are you excited? Are you not excited? I ain't gonna lie, y'all, we're cooked, and that's just the end of it.